If the first round of the Manufacturers Cup was much better than expected, the third round was exactly as expected and not in a good way. You see, I had a feeling that this race was gonna be a disaster. There were lots of incidents, mistakes from my part as well. And even lags striking on the straight. Start your engines and come with us, watch what happened. Weapons free. Salute and welcome to the Fighter Driver channel. I'm Gabriel Oliveira, the Fighter Driver, and today I'll be racing the third round of the Manufacturers Cup Season 2024 qualifiers here at the Deep Forest. Again, I came by the last moment, raced the last slot with basically no training as I arrived for it half an hour before the race start. Because I've been very short in time available for playing lately, unfortunately. It was a problem for this race as I've never been so good racing here and the Mustang is not so strong in this kind of track, and driving with the joypad brings me even more limitations. But yeah, my qualifying wasn't very good as well. We're starting at P8 and it was expected, and because of it I decided to start with medium tire compounds for I would be stuck in the middle of the pack. Well, long story short, there were a lot of incidents, but I won't blame anybody, only myself. For those who already follow me, you know I don't like to emphasize what other people do wrong. It's pointless and won't help me improve anyhow. If my race wasn't good, it's just because of me, my lack of skill, my own limitations, and some unlucky moments in which things just go wrong, as we'll see. Here, for example, I was slow on track and doing a not so good racing line, and then the driver coming behind hits me, but it wasn't their fault, I was slow. Well, we'll lose some positions and have the rear broken, but the race is just starting, so move on. The damage was already fixed now and we have momentum as well as the slipstream. So I come for the attack and to try maybe recovering one of the lost positions, then I take the inside line, but it will make me actually lose some more positions ahead, as we'll see. Driving with the joypad push buttons, which is far from correct, forces me to brake a little early and I can't perform the maneuver the right way, so now I get side by side with the Brazilian driver in the Huracan, lose the position for him, and then the drivers coming behind me start attacking me, and well, I just lose some more positions, as you can see. My rear is broken again and I'll get a penalty, which will make me fall down the grid even more. It makes me think now that maybe using the medium tires for the first stint wasn't such a good idea, but too late for thinking about the ifs. Things won't change in lap 3, so let's jump to lap 4. Here I managed to catch up with the group ahead again. There will be furious dogfights ahead and we'll recover a position here up to P13. don't make a mistake, the Huracan driver in front of me was slower than normal in this point, and I misread it. So I came for normal braking when I should start braking early, or at least ease on the throttle a little earlier. When I realized it, it was too late, and to avoid crashing on them, I pulled left and ended up crashing on the GTR driver. I take full responsibility here, it was full lack of skill from my part. My apologies, guys. Then I just let them go. I have the front broken and a 2-second penalty now, both well deserved for me, and will give space to the Brazilian driver in the Ferrari coming behind. After all, it's pointless to fight and try to defend this position now. I don't want to mess with people's races even more than I have already done. Pay my penalty now and keep on the left, giving space to the driver behind who is so much faster. So they keep going on their race, and now maybe I can try to recover my concentration and try finishing this race with no more incidents. But I'll get penalized again. 0.5 seconds now, and it won't change things really. I'll just pay it and move to the end of lap 9 when we'll have new events going on. Here we have the first drivers getting their pit stops for the mandatory change of tires. We'll move on and get one more lap because, as I told you before, I didn't have any time to practice for this race before and check the tire wear, so I have to trust what my telemetry is showing me here and consider the wear for the soft compounds will be even worse. We're slowly getting to rain closing to the group in front of us. Despite my lap times are far from good, as you can see, much less are they consistent. The R8 driver in front of me seemed to scratch the wall and lose speed much faster than expected. Again, I don't realize what's going on in time and don't react fast enough, so I end up hitting them. Same mistake twice. There's nothing I can say in my defense, my full apologies. I take full responsibility here as well. So I slow down and let them go. I have no intention to take any positions like that nor to mess with their race. They'll get into their stop for tires while I will go one more lap. But there will be another incident between us in 2 laps, as we'll see. I might get another penalty here, but I'll stop for my change of tires by the end of this lap anyways. Here I come for my change of tires from medium to softs. Again, now I think that starting the race with the soft tires would maybe better. Maybe I'd be able to deal with the slipstream and with the traffic better, but too late, right? The lack of previous training for those races is making a huge difference. I hope I can have some training before the 5th round in Daytona. So now I'm behind the R8, which I hit unintentionally a couple laps before, and I'm gonna hit them again, but this time it will not be my fault. Take a look at what's gonna happen. I have their slipstream, and despite I'm close to them, we have some separation. I start moving the car to the left for the overlap, again with some separation, and out of nowhere, the lag comes in place and I see to hit them because of a netcode. I don't even touch them for real, they just get slowing inside my car for a couple frames, ending in the wall. They got very angry at me and I get that, but I had no intention or really touched them, as you can see. But nothing is so bad that can be even worse, right? That was a race to watch over and over and try to learn from my mistakes. You can be sure I'm doing that with the replay. From now on, I'll just try to be as consistent as possible and maybe fight to recover some positions here and there and score some points, hoping I can have a better race at Daytona. The last round I'll be able to race for this Manufacturers Cup qualifiers in a few days. There will be a video of it here on the channel, so stay tuned for it. And if you haven't watched our race for the first round in Nürburgring, I'll leave the link here on the top right corner and in this video's description. When you finish watching this one, take a look there. It was a way better race than this one. Now, I want to thank you all for the support you've been giving to the channel. Even being such a noob as I am, our community is growing every day and keep following our slow progress, and I really appreciate that, and keep pushing to share with you all my journey in seek of evolution and progress. Right now we got 85 subs here on YouTube and 92 on Instagram, and we can grow even stronger, but that's a mission to accomplish. You're the best team, I have to do it. All you gotta do is hitting the like button, sharing this video with your friends, leaving us your comment about the topics and events in this video, and subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Fast and easy, you accomplish this mission and help us a lot by doing so. We're almost getting to the meta of 100 subs here on YouTube and there on Instagram, and I count on you to hit this meta. Thanks a lot, guys. We really appreciate all of your support. And don't forget, if you want to drive or fly with us, just join our server on Discord. The basics is already working and the community is already interacting and playing together there. We're waiting for you. Links in the video's description, or you can use the QR codes on screen. End of lap 18, we're in P11 and closing to the Lexus driver in P10, so there will be some fight for the 10th position during the end. But all things considered, it's a race to remember, not for the good things, but for the bad things, for the mistakes made, and for lessons to be learned from those incidents and mistakes. My apologies to those drivers whose races I messed with because of my mistakes. that's for it today, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did so, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends who like Gran Turismo 7 and Simracing. Also consider subscribing to the channel with the notifications bell activated so you'll receive the notifications every time there's a new video here on the channel. I appreciate you who followed me so far. Salute, and I see you on the next mission.